Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Well, we've been busy, haven't we?
We have. We've been the length and breadth of Scotland.
On the East Coast. So we thought we'd just have a little chat about our experience towing a caravan up to the top end of Scotland on the East Coast and then back down to where we are now, which is Greenacres at Carlisle, which we have featured on the channel before. So first of all, Juliet, tell everybody where we went first.
Well, we said we got up before we went to bed, and we set off and we went up to the top end of Scotland, and I still can't pronounce it.
It's, I believe, I could be wrong, so John will probably correct me, but I think it's East Balthange, okay?
It's near Banff.
Which is near Banff, which we can pronounce. And it's a caravan site that's owned by our very good friends, John and Anna, who own
Caravan
Magic. So we went up to see them and we had a wonderful time up there. Where did we go?
Well, actually, we met up with good friends of ours that we've previously met. You might know, actually, of
Lindsay and David. And Grace.
Yes, of Grace. Desmond, I always call it Desmond Donners.
But it's now Desmond's Robes. So we had a chat with them and we had a lovely time, and she bought you some wonderful gifts, didn't she?
She did, yes. She bought us some flowers and she bought us some chocolates between us and a bottle of bubbly for when we go on our next trip. So we really enjoyed the company, as well as John Anna's company. And also Katrina, who works in the office at Caravan Magic. It was nice to see her as well. It's a lovely little site, and said the beautiful countryside.
Oh yeah. The views were amazing, and it was quiet. Yeah. Absolutely quiet. It was great. We really enjoyed that. So where did we go then?
We went to Banff, didn't we, first of all?
Yes, and we had a walk round the little harbour, which was really interesting. And then we had lunch, didn't we?
We did. We managed to walk up to the castle, which the views from up there are outstanding.
Yeah.
They really are. Also, while I was there, we spotted a little silversmith, and I had a special birthday last year, so I treated myself to a handmade bracelet. So it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Sorry, I'm having a brew.
And we said we had lunch, and also everybody said we had to visit the Spotty
Bag shop.
Yes.
So we did.
We did, and honestly, it does sell absolutely everything
you can think of.
And some you can't. And then we said, and we had it overlooks the harbour, so we had a cup of tea, didn't we? Had a scone, which was really nice as well. Yeah.
There's a lot of eating going on here, isn't there?
There was actually.
So yeah, we did that, and we really enjoyed it. Then one day we went to Fraserburgh, which is near Peterhead, and we did the Lighthouse Museum, didn't we?
We did, which was really fascinating. I could only set up the museum part.
Didn't do the Lighthouse, but just the museum. But nonetheless, it was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't realise there was so much to lighthouses than there are really.
And how many of them are in Scotland?
There is lots. So yeah, we enjoyed that. So then we moved on to Dundee, didn't we?
We did, and we went to Tayview Caravan Park, and we got a riverside pitch, and it was lovely.
Yeah, amazing. The only downside to it, when the wind whipped up, you got full force of it.
You did.
But other than that, it was beautiful. We had a lovely time there, and
we did.
The first place we went to, because it was something we'd always wanted to see, was the Dundee V&A, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, right on the front.
I have to admit, there wasn't much in terms of exhibits there, but what a magnificent building.
It is. I think it's just...
It's absolutely incredible.
It is. You just stand there and just, wow.
Wow, it is amazing. So yeah, so we went to the V&A, and then the one that we were really, really wanting to see was the Verdant Works Museum.
Which seemed really strange to people, but it was all about jeeps, but it was all about the history, mostly of...
Well, the social history of Dundee. It was fascinating.
It was,
because did you know it used to be called Womantown? There you go. Yeah. Or She-Town. There were the words. So yeah, we were fascinated by it. We had a really good time and we enjoyed it. Also, not far from where we were, sort of in between where we were and Dundee city centre, was a place that John had recommended to us, and it's called Broughty Ferry. And we went there, and it turned out when we went to the Verdant Works that we ended up realising that that's where all the big rich mill owners lived. But it was a beautiful place.
It was, and I said that was not so long front. There is a castle there, and some very nice local cafes as well.
Yeah, we went to a community cafe, and we had our lunch there, and we had a brew there one day, didn't we?
We did. Yeah. And I said so. I had a look round, and he said it is a lovely walk along the front.
It is indeed.
For miles.
Yeah, and there's plenty of little they're like their own shops basically, aren't they? Yeah. Boutique shops. There's not many chains
quite a lot
there.
Of independent shops.
Yeah,
there.
It is independent. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, so that was 5 days, and then we moved down to Dunbar, to Thurston Manor. I'm not going to say much about this site because, to be quite frank, I wasn't impressed with it.
No, we weren't.
So we're going to gloss over that bit, and we're just going to tell you what we did when we were there. So we went to Coldstream because I've always wanted to go. As some of you know, I was in the Coldstream Guards, so I thought I'll pop along and see the little museum there. And little being the right word.
Yeah.
It was tiny, but it was great, and I'm glad I went. And then from there, we drove on to
Berwick-on-Tweed.
Yes, Berwick-on-Tweed.
So we went into England.
So we dipped our toe back into England for a little bit in Northumbria, and had a look round and had our lunch there. Enjoyed that. It was really nice, actually. And then the next place we went to was actually Dunbar itself, wasn't it?
It was Dunbar. So we went down into the harbour, and
it's incredible down there. The views, the sea views were beautiful. Amazing place. And we thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't we?
We did. We said we had a nice day out there. We said, and the weather wasn't too bad. It was still bracing, but it wasn't raining. So that was
a good bonus, because it has been very cold and very rainy. But all in all, we had 5 days there, and then we moved down to here.
We were down at Carlisle at Green Acres, which we've done
a review before, yeah. So we came down and stopped here basically because we wanted to go and see our daughter. It was her 40th birthday.
It was, yes.
So we went out for tea with our daughter and Alfie and Liam, and we had a really good time, didn't we?
We did. So enjoyed it. It was easier to come and stop here and then travel over to them.
Yeah.
Than try and go home and then come back up. So it just made sense.
So it did make sense. So we're going home tomorrow. And that's the end of our little Scottish tour. I don't know if you've ever done it, but I have to admit it was very tiring.
It was, but the countryside we'd been through was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I said the last bit we came across country, and it was just spectacular. It
was absolutely amazing. So all in all, we had a wonderful time. Well, thank you to John, Anna and Katrina for making us welcome when we started off at the top of the shot in East Scotland. And thank you to you for watching this little video. We hope we'll see you again real soon, but in the meantime, bye for now.
Bye.